yintimi emaye no but there's light at the end of the tunnel you be pi aba bounce back it name your social media and the baby enkomo yi for the next at least 1.5 hours you be on social media asana ya sorry so ebe mo bibia akwa babi na enkomo was system war Volleyball boy area please it about 13,000 over at major free Ghana about na Ivory Coast na ebra Russia for to say Ukraine for so no you know there some go to black in no position ya na one representative of my Ghana it be plane ticket echo Ukraine say Ghana for oboko suku e Ukraine no okwa kwhwese de mumpom esitie otimi koi ebe yedidi na abra say no wo foreign affairs minister de Ghana for ayetu kotena for free Bolebambo area ha akwakota Ivory Coast ya enemo sa mo tie roba V18 ana sa pickups akese betu na akọ Ivory Coast abesisi edina wotwe bensa ansa na woko no na Ghana for ho no according to report abana kasa de buy no Ghana for akwato ya ba 13,000 over amukoye na wafe so bakwa census omukenka ye no yesa ka de pilot over 5,000 which means enipa be 8,000 there omuni ho but ku je to nyansem no say okan omo ne so mu 13,000 there then necessarily no che say omafi Ivory Coast aba o man Ghana sanko no koso holman ye tasi ye bedi sa enkomo no edwumre me ho list bi so a ye say President Mahama say fe big push eti me ho sa list na wo de aba bonten no na busua sa okohwe sa big push list na eye hwe wo ye MPP ni na wutie mi a meka cho say eye hwe ebufuo na baaye ena yekoto abanu etia MPP enipa bibiri ankoto abano etabufuo ne bai me kwa beka bibi kakra wo holo na wo hwe list ya abeya ebrebe mu a meme akenkan list ne ya hwe nipa baby kura President Mahama waso de big push akwan ene friend saying bridges akese a oba beye e wo manga na mu no ekwa bom kakra me de list ba bonti amobie hu say so MPP ni now abufo bi nti wankoto aba ama Dr. Bamu Bawumia ama yan win elections na who sa list we are you should be very worried. Na ensa motivate you say nyame ya adomo a Dr. Bawumia ba be flag bearer yinina bedinachi na ya dom kama baako na ya ye campaign akwa fiefie mu akwa adan mu akwa shop to shop na adwuma se koye eboa party Dr. Bawumia ema MPP sa fa ne topefra e wo election 2020 nyame adoma no ye beye hadwen but ye beye enra so cheba kwamba fo abonye se de sibaye no munina mu se enra yeyi no enti sa enetie enra so Attorney General Minister of Justice Dr. Dominica Yinde eko wa na Ghana Bar Association for ye Ghana Bar Conference enti lawyer for Ghana nyina in good standing no omo association no omo meeting afibia na so be Attorney General na say wona da Ghana lawyer for nyina wona ye panyin even though Ghana Bar Association no president elected no but enam so na ye appointee ya wona ye Minister of Justice no and Attorney General no Ghana Bar Association we wona ye technically speaking wona ye leader it time be local akwa address wo mo na enura na nipa bebe ni se enim se obeku bi because NDC for so muni gidi Ghana Bar Association no eno ntomo so ate NDC Lawyers Association bi na mo so de na mo mu ye bi na word me kai de koya wakosan na no ade agu Ghana Bar Association for so say an adai na John Mahama president eji Chief Justice Mrs. Getutoko no yi na die na GBA Ghana Bar Association o mabeka bi adnomo ma na obetum na first one na President Mahama eyi Loretta Lamte edie as charge boss no Ghana Bar Association na nkahwe second one so eyi so article 146 na President Kufuor time go for petition e cause enyi then chairperson of the electoral commission on say enyi edi no ono so yi na di as Ghana Bar Association ankasa na den na we nkwa de o mabeka bi na me oh atari general wa ankasa wo manim ni se de wo nim de si ko akiri when we said there's a difference between SRAJ and the electoral commission emum de munye the same level but there's a difference between Zambia no and the office of the Chief Justice. Chief Justice no we arm of government. It will not some the bar ya na a different. Was I say I want to say was ECOWAS Lawyers Association for ababeka bi na asemba ebo emamu a eni say ma foreigners ebe interfere we use the word interfere eni say bombe interfere ni Commonwealth Lawyers Association ya omo Commonwealth bar ena mo cho krata ba say adia President Mahama edidi mesi Getutoko no enye papa enti on take a break kakra you know ena age na tikwa pai enti you know interference by foreigners na me busa be ho say enu ya Russia no sorry Israel for eto bomb eko kata yeti omanmu kata eni Africa kata eni ECOWAS kata enye part of the Commonwealth League of Nations enka ho right Israel so nka ho Israel ni Africa esu Israel for to bomb ko kata asebe ni etiye ye betia ne se foreign affairs minister ku to Blakwa ejele tumi so a representative of Margaret nyina atro kata akọ condemn Russia Israel for akọ condemn Israel for na omo condemn Israel for no Israel extension of Ghana na Israel na one of the regions in Ghana and Qatar is one of the regions in Ghana na you know the ocean the no no obi no benya ntokwa awa manone no wako condemn Israel na ba no dia wo say ne umpe foreign interference how hypocritical can you be etie no e wo holmo na ebusafo MPP campaign no emu ayede edipa koba saa na kakra bia bamu a mepese metiafiro kakra se yenye careful asem obi nkaye momye mfa nhyɛ nano emwa de waka but se mimi akojo frempon or contest with Wenchi on 2 occasions will you see and ne metiane say ababonte say kodo frempon abunko to dwe apa ona bokere dia compare ko Japan che we say opale che wo fale body nche no there be twice primaries will lose papa okay all right adi afeye say wakobutu ho akopachew na mis okay ebisa mu a enye sa na assemblity kodo frempon ni gidie de say mi gidie say party through the commission and omission of the party and never be ankoyi or the government never be ankoyi enti hu hia say be pachew na kojo apa party penifo echew ewo constituency abawro bo kere Japan ekoe no okobi ena wapa party for echew se ebufu mu to mo fa bode nche na enyina ya momode se 2028 ebe ya adwuma kama ama party aba power na nkofo twa abato se wakoporo bo kere Japan echew so person waye orobo kere Japan bibi no person pale cha obeye ba won kasa wonye sa mamu fa nse na no esa edo time ba esa na next time kwale se bi period sa obi ko baabi na se ne sa won support no a ena me nko hokra because one fa bi be koi mu da se be ma no kojo fro pon o support Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia but o jiri se oni krom orobo kere Japan ba na oba le kwai so be ko bia bonini sa ya ko annual delegates conference ewo University of Ghana Sports Stadium ya koi Dr. Matopuku Prempe any penifo break ho o mo twitwa pictures be the media follow the media team social media team no add the pictures more than 40 pictures no mo upload here e Dr. Matopuku Prempe a Facebook page pictures na e wo hall mo no e dey be including Robo Kene Japan na o ma sheda koyo do ne o Kene Japan try no kwa e da beto abonte say wa dampo Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia e dey say dey was support Robo Kene Japan mesre emwa emwa na ba kwa medi etwa musisi amperfo atase ya bedi bewie ene se Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia me de matisa about this was about the third occasion na wa apologize to Ghana for MPP for especially say electoral defeat na baye no ene mebu hono ma party no anye ni yin enti party for enfanche na party ni sababa mu bi ma sa mistakes no omu en repeat wakasasem win in fact I think somewhere April General Secretary of MPP Justin Kodua Frimpong also apologize on behalf of the party Dr. Bawumia Kabida wasaka bi in fact ewiase baby bebre say party kwa abato na olusua most of them that not leader of the party no and the other coalition no most of the time what I apologize say eneme bia koso a ama defeat no aba enti party for fanche unta hu se obi betima beja be kase me de sa me de na me governor appointee na me de me hu bone menye bone da me nema me ye nyina me ye ne kron and this when you apology bia yimini film na me de menye bone ana me hwere me kase 18s mo hono mo na America for Hawaii for ayam kotuo mo da monarchy around 1993 ena Bill Clinton president wa apologize to Hawaii for say obu kotu sa monarchy guye na busa mo say na 1890s na obu koye sa ewukasem no na Bill Clinton wo ka ho ba Bill Clinton jidi say America for na yeye enti collateral damage collateral responsibility we taking responsibility no apologize on the good people, on behalf of the good people of America. It's all role we play. Dr. Bawumia akasa wapacho. Na matise ye video interview ma hwebi. Dr. Ja was say duchum. Say wono de ebras no ye education minister no. Wona wa anya bone. Na de do de ye bia wo ye kron. It is Dr. Bawumia pacho wa once say no patch ni yi na wono Dr. Aduchum de ma won fa ne nka ho I think say for me very very unfortunate Dr. you say Aduchum I was shocked to hear you say no video no shocked I was even doubting say maybe in fact the one for no na me say enya no kore but news card no ma ye ni bo anye sa no ka asem no enta me ka say ase de nipa kon be ka no munka ni ye wa ka sa so bom ka sa Osha news card ba kubia waso wono de wo ye education ye na Dr. Bawumia broke the economy but wan kasa Dr. say Aduchum wan kan ba bia sa ezo no engofo de sa however wakase wono de chopa no won ka ho because we the juma nyina yi as education minister which I find very very two sanctimonious just say because you can see education ministry anga say was say enema course education ministry papa de bebre e wo koso but the apology na Dr. Bawumia de baye no he wasn't apologizing for deliverables. Deliverables on ankasa de president bi no one man toe to toe obetima stand na na do da kwakufu ado aban no president. Deliverables eja no wanye hospitals akwan schools eja no wanye ohwe bibia. Now so there's more to deliverables in terms of elections. Ajase you don't know that about me epa ho but say wo so wonka ho well ye be hwese de ebesi akono because at least be dey begini say ye ni aka say tue na ba office unjumot media ye ba ho ye say doc ye gidi say education ministry no nko akeke ebetimi ama MPP awini elections no wo ka say an na momo no nema bi na aka edema be na aka say dem aka de miensa edema aka de miensa. The first one air communication, second one air communication, and a third one air communication. Don't say you do we one catch your office near me and said 9 and wo it now be wait mobile sa confirm say we can system say communication one, second communication, the third communication. But did you manage it? Did you deal with the communication? No, you didn't. And the above position until no media ka who apologize here. It should be all encompass will be a account but where you work from say what the when you bonded that where ministry don't we score 100% there well it is a miasi it and you be the encomo me ba cho kan ho na eni nkomo I read about betnasi na branch of the worker wana alabai akwaba
eja meje so na wapomboko
oh na me adom ahoden ewo ho ahoden ewo ho lomo enti I read so about betnasi I read how to about betnasi I read boko de adomo se woni ni nwi dia de ma menko ayi ho alamba ho mra aha anti na dem boko
enye boko sa
ade ho na tatawo
de di kan ye teacher fo a aye adwuma bosome nson ene akiri ebi aye adwuma bosome nwotwe ebi aye adwuma bosome nkono a besi ne yenti omuka
sa
enti omuka na menu abi wo minya mtem wi am de ne number be ma producers
okay
so ochena kora na mobetima friend na ya ama abrante a wako school a na nida so se obinya kakra e de akofi no de akohwe busua sa teacher adwuma yi nso de bebre ni nso awo ene na sefo
na so mu yan kwara
golden ya mo se ene obi a wako school e di mfie 9 o school mu no wada ne srefo a o srade adesre ne kra anya ya se sebe omo yese omo kwakoye o ye kira na so omo atente kokwa na de nsem bebre omo ko ministry of my friend education ye pamom Emma director GS ka se enyo no na form museum
na reduce no
yes museum nyina no chapter 6 of your constitution e ka bibi e friend directive principles of state policy
yes
kire se aban ye ntoaso nti we kwa we ba betoaso ye fo bi November ye fo bi December ye fo bi October ye fo bi January oba adena oma ye fo omo de dada oma ye adwuma wa ban mu no oba onka se wa ban na abaso nti uyom nyina edi no akofa ode aba beti omka business ankofo no adane sebe asrefo omo nam I think say one of these days omo mu ye demonstration me try enya date no na media ma woni watifo na Godon, the second issue I have me answer about this main subject matter. Ye nuanu NDC for. Na ye amamra constitution actually say your political party.
Yes.
Na political party no enye ne niema sene fata nema edi ye constitution so pepepe. Oka in case be a friend the Republic versus Yebi and Avalifo. Okay. Yes say police will be ko we are NDC for sika 10,000 Ghana cedis or so no court na ka say the first say a NDC interest omon ko mine ho into omon ka mine ho na penifo kra bu baby say e wonnam ena yen we a
wasem back here
I think say ni NDC fo nya omoka baomia eka ken eka your friend say Yera Brian eka Dr. Yose Duchum eka engineer asem na say ana mo de enso ba yesi eka.
Of course.
I think say we need a government that is focused to deliver for the country. The MPP as a party nye party a destructive party then. And as a opposition I pe abamu abaye pa abamu aba because ye gidi said the omo ye no omo ntiase no muntimi nye ni yi. And no nkyere se da ebom paye. And we wouldn't allow or sit down say yenka omo party no ho asem for a national chairman to cause a distraction in the party to affect the government. Because chief of staff a person or president, we shouldn't run away from that.
Yes.
Asi Dunketia general ensunya obeko.
Say Jambo Chawokon
na candidate nankasa.
Can you imagine?
Good. That is where I'm driving to. Candidate now within a call election. We win no. Told the country to thank the country. No kura no ye mampenini nim say ni mane doso into onkoni boom boom boom. What I say okobi. No abefie. Now the oba to thank you to distract your party and your government. And your party na say and kabiko fiesi you do entry and funny. But they affect the government, no? Because there is a clear direction say a jubilee for Julius, J for J. Jubilee for Julius. What I say? Enti abema obia otai Julius chinsu beka se papa. Uti for staff eduma no odi aye dog ya check. Odi anena na offices bi a check. There be also tisi form. Ebasana they will be thinking about their own personal ambition, which is fine with them. I don't have a problem. But me busa say so omokoso ye na the government business na ekwa atwea. Where lies teacher for here come ti omuya omutifie. Where lies their fate? Who should be able to call the education minister to order to ensure and call the finance minister to order na me background obi catch them say you are to force in your contest. Now if it festers like this, internet make catch say NDC ni a political party and kinu kwan say
every time be no be was praise na wo best one be
MPP for ye ka say ye pese ye to ntem na nya na ebie forms yi. Enti say one person will be a forms now your personal aspiration. Let the party open the forms. No be anfani human to na buy them cost because NDC and insecurity ebe godon me jiri say we be few of security. Enye usika na ekom. And here can go down critical. We must be speaking to this clearly.
No, but so
what Asare Katia wants to do is alien to their party. He must be called to order. Julius Debran to TC from Abino and Edrebudu.
Julius Debran so your work.
They be on the also treating up.
No, also got down for us here.
And Julius Debran go down.
It's a man Nazi beam. So I get to be Nazi. That's it. Also,
oh, please, we shouldn't be doing that. Or a national chairman had a national chairman candidate. No?
So are you saying
only a national chairman who call election 2022 today winning now
as a candidate? Okay, let me advise you was as I was at the Free region. You was also starting only the Julius the whole region. And you see, if you do this, Julius Yenipa. I'm not and only media about Julius Debra maybe bonechi wa happen. Yes,
due to the fiat no sign. But this time me second of no. Say NDC for asem na me omodia ni na minia omo asem de kofia se do ntwi meka. Enunti na me ka ho asem ne no. Ya de say any concern Ghanaian, whether you are NDC, whether you are NPP, whether you are PPP, CPP, or you Ghana Ninku, you should be concerned about this because it's going to distract the government and the Bemani Panwa children. Apinisia say and oko gunja memo sumde now. That is where the focus and the synergies should be there. You see, and you know the dangerous aspect of it. This is the president's home region. For Christ's sake. Baby, the president is even thinking to bring solutions and net Tamaleta Technical University. Look at what happened. And Kwalaso what to school fees demonstration. Police was a mebo. No, the police should be called to order. You're IGP, you know, where they are bro. Yes, bro. This is the time I saw my home so Akwetia, we saw your action. Your men were on ground. What happened in Tamale today? It's appalling.
I will show videos now.
Oh, what are you telling me? say me buy no and then the whole day me who dreamia my basa because of the current state
me ba preseko for time I remember say somewhere 2007 ho baby and 2006 or started I say one more potential to contest as flag bearers of the party no if you pick early and when you show that expression say it could be a picky earlier you get you out of his government. Are you suggesting say Sidin Ketano Mark and they are picking too early?
You see the measure now the better so no critical.
Okay,
I always come here okay I Akwetia and I give one major blame of Akwetia which MPP lost to the presidential election committee. Okay,
yes,
I mentioned say me ye Dr. Baumia, me ye Kennedy, me ye Brian, me ye engineer from Japan, me ye Dr. Yawose Duchum. Makofa form was a man in your campaign. What be that? Going to spend these millions into the we were not even concentrated over there. Obinya ko maybe a she's be or support any of the candidate. Ni nyuma oye bia impose we yini yem say or ye dia boa asumedua. Everyone will think say we do ye Dr. Baumia Juma because we file it. So it is a critical dent and was during that heat of the campaign after last days and then go for file.
Yeah.
So Dr. Baumia di ni pay by. Dr. Brian example the nipa dey buy. She Kennedy dey nipa buy. Engineer nipa buy.
Yes. And that's second for.
No dey member so.
Okay.
The issue you've raised you see on Assembly can say we shouldn't apologize for his sector no. He may be right, he may be wrong. Acquired to say besepa any koni ahahan. Godon ye tase ne banyansa for. The entire makers say tase ne banyansa.
I remember my man na kwa ba na ya ma ba ho.
An me hiti.
And the say me bold break akra bi da bi. Enti I will have to so aba. I will nyama to say. Uko adwuma ho.
Dabi.
Aha. O na mkrom kakra.
Traffic akra na ende wo krom nti na de mamba bi. Ende me apa.
Asa wo apa ka ba ntem.
Say ka me.
No ho abi so bi efra do na me ka say wa.
Traffic akra wo krom.
And so me bonyum kakra ka bi TV.
Enjoy no.
Fine.
Come.
Yes, come. It's no so far sister mu to say.
Oh, adum bibia bokono pawe ebe echia ahwefo ne yetifo. Na mechia me constituency kpon katamaso.
We dem am ncha me constituency enya sa she dey problem me me. Me srewo abremfo a wa ha nyina. Abremfo a etie yen. Ni titiriu the communications director of the constituency Douglas Adomako or a cat kiss basri ni
okay
na kwane betena radio so no keka bible verse ni bom na o kire enema rather Douglas Adomako me won be that Douglas Adomako too much
ya fa number man
sre wa abremu so de maka che o se nkro ne do so Shwaya mobo ni mnyansa abremfo nyina ya cheom me ami nia Austin okay so bro Austin oya no so your communication director osumu okay no
all right Mati yanko
me constituency kpon kata maso the only industrial friend is saying a city in Ghana industry in Yobatema industries we na ponkata manso na yeden but we are looking forward say eko inim no more multi-chronim no will benefit more from all these industries that no more do fi abonte by the bia ejuma or constituency into the match am chairman match me secretary match all the wings, the women's wing, youth wing, all the wings, all arms, every protocol be or bokata manso bia na do me chairman na before me no in the demonstration be a course so I will be constituency.
Yes, you know the assembly was there na
demonstration be a course so I will be constituency na. They be America say constituency industries a womb. Inyama bebre den e wo e fe ne say constituency ni mo. But with all the things ye wo constituency ni mo no. The constituency is under developed. It is say wako asanko biom tutu
gold
kwan na obefa so ko bia gold wo kwan po bukra be den ebefu so 2 gold 2 honso no kwan na etia na eden etisa na kpon katama so eden aka koye say ye the 4 years we eka ho ema MP na oteso na kire say Bokatama so no NDC atena so 36 solid good years.
Enya ho ne MP na ebusa na question otwi.
Otwe mu no. And you see,
ono wa ya ebusa do say.
Because some company say untin in campo e wo constituency ni mo. So 4 years we kan wa. Na kire say NDC atena sa seat so 36 good years, and sometimes I get surprised and I ask myself say again nebema Oma Santo Aba ama NDC for this time. Because me kai say time na ye campaign Dr. Mahmoud Baumia e ba be ye stakeholders if any say engagement any idea. And when he came, one of the major idea ha wo Kataman so pa wo kroni mu pa nsuo. Godon, can you imagine? For all these 36 years a brupo all this water is a problem. Me so muni nsuo an industrial area like my constituency. Omuni nsuo and
Comparative of na Polonia ho.
They be say ahoka ho. But you have any say the assembly no e wono kponkro ni mu ankasa. Won say well villages say den ehim. Say Apollonia ni we mu de ene wo this side. But call pramprama won
that side hole. Okay.
Water has a fairness problem. Even Kwampo across other places, Kwampo no places which is say attack the car anyway no.
Yeah.
They buy water.
Wow.
Yeah. They muchin so ya den. Ebre omo ya den. Omo to any idea. And this has been their greatest challenge. All these years, Ebro said 36 years. Nampa may come once no. Ebro all these years, and they continue voting for this same government. As sometimes I'm a John here. When Dr. Mahmoud Baumia visited the constituency, no, in the engagement, no, and I'm paying for the two names say water has been their problem. And I remember very well, Dr. Kachom say assembly na kwampo den no na omo ye nhihye ya person ye den omo twin so ye den eba it's a ho ne ho a me se e ho ne ho enye obi na se enye obi na afafo na ka kire me enye se makokan e wo book man as makokan on internet so me amanim ina Dr. Mahmoud Baumia place call e call Ghana e fe ne say water to find out the main challenge in tia insuo nye den emma e wo constituency ni mu. It's in a one or brief yam so only penny for night akasa and some bed on my beshe and even I remember very well so he went further to even if anything assured them say this is one project of a fan very serious when I mean he has the opportunity to come into a say power, but unfortunately no akwenya no man yeden o man fa amma no and there Nkofo na yeden yes in so yeden you can say
water is life.
There be water is life bibi efun wa say ben ko nguni say
do that for tigare water abusena what you want na enso be that time enso mu ye bi nom na enso be that time
that so na moto no so na moto na ye twebra omo na omo use no and then they almost say that enough is enough. And then the oma bre intendomo ye demonstration akwa assembly ho e dia to abai nanim say eye dia asem intia all these years oma to aba mama to aba mamo mo MP saba mo MP score ye current MP Joti and na me breaking Oko parliament ko na ebisa na sem ko jina pon ka say oh hello my constituency on campo say on so ni panani mu pon na ka say good morning and he say we twem na oko
away bus
ye ka kira mo say sa PC we am beso mu to abamani on mama ye hwe mam ye kan am say da e no no beto ama jisi an enne no o ma ye demonstration won him say insuo ni ho a emma enkola na ye den e break here because the women will have to go out to look for water insuo so ni ho a correla yare outbreak this anyamanja na edeba we here no so free wa ye kwan inner lanes ni ho school your friend is saying school secondary school road very bad inclining to me and you see hompo enko school me ankasa baby amemete no Gob City echo ye de kwan ni bi ato afote agbo esin swimming pool we dey man sunto kakra o to me de konwa kosi ho e do mba kwa ekoko dware mu ni ade aye swimming pool to me po emfa ho na wo ko other places Bechile all those places nothing. This is the constituency sometimes because there is no competition when it comes to pieces now. There's no competition among them, and where there's no competition there is a familiarity because you will still give him or her they're not. It's a demonstration so no nyawo ka cha aban almost raban yes raban say ye kwan enye insuo water is life na constituency et say Kpokataman so all these years insuo ni ho de ye besre aban say in the demonstration o ma kono omeni aiden omeni abre ye nyina ye ni aiden because ye nya yete ye fairness and constituency ne monte besre aban
okay
say he should come to your fairness MP nimpo to me kan na ye de ye yesre no
wa ha wo de wa kan de sa ha de wutie no
ntin ye panecho omra na omeye emwa maka ne say wie no me san so ka check Kpokataman for so say yesre omo 2028 year da ye nimi me say o manipa baako akwenya all the time na nipa ne enya usi say manipa na ode le beba no he or she would like to prove a point he or she would like to prove you say you have made a wrong decision for so long.
Yes.
It's your best 2028 year Baba Bekobi. Omoma MPP, the new patriotic party, the chance in Kpokataman for the first time. Now omo who say you be developing constituency na ye den. Amomo.
Eya kechiri.
Because 36 years. What you want years?
Wow.
36 solid good years. And then now we demonstration busu e kwan ho. It's your best 2028. Amonfa asem way very serious.
They enjoy the fruit of their labor. Mama mo Dr. Asare Aduchum voice no. Video nya voice. Interview on in-house interview no mo ye because she background na ya cho YOA ya ose Aduchum. It is on one year internal production. But Baba me say Edem
and they one of the contenders or NPP primaries name with the former vice president Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia and he said you make the point is communication any dia e ha mo pa anunti mudi nkugu e 2024 about 20 he makes the point is mo abem mo ya from so na sa from so no and be NM mo opposition and on behalf of more ministers on one kasa is apologizing to Ghanaians. Do you associate with that this apology or the man Ghana?
Okay, bofu. Me mo dia na nka ho.
On ka ho di no. One from Ghana for.
Me ba emu mesuamu e be ye adwuma Ghana for. 7 previous. Ghana for do na ka se do tedi chun bo ho mo de. Ebi no aka se nke ni pa do ye de we ya. Enti from sources say we adwuma dey say dey be obiti obi na so nemu so no vice president and no economic management team say bibi wo ho no so pagana for chewa me feel say o secure no ka ye essence say ministers nyina na me pa cho ama wo mu me mo dey emunation me nka entume ho na so ye bi kware fast wa ye ye mo Ibrahim say number 2 Africa. Baby, a free year you could do. Me to make us a Ghana fool. A woman's young, ye need Ghana fool. The year to my thing. Emma, the Ghana fool won't be. Make a chill. We could do airport, men I'm up on 10. Beat me by one has a Dr. Duchin. Yami Sra. But more by ye, I'm on my Ghana. Nyame onshira ontumi kasa me ma me kwase ba yimhwa foto am fa hokyere enam de abaye onan me ko du nkwa onofin ko yi wo ho no mete disaso there drew cha ma yi mpenifo wo ha kyere na osofo anu be gina ho ka se Dr. Duchum wa ha in system education there obi ejimi yin free himself wona ma Ghana ye ti ase na Dr. Duchum wa ban ni ho there Nyame ebi Israel o pepa unya ya uja ye America na ba Ghana ebe edwumaden ema omai.
Collectively, you were part of the last administration. BB Kochima Ibia Ghana for Ekasa about the economy, DDP, and collectively.
America said, "What now, Peso? Now what can I say?"
Okay.
What was this?
The Dr. Baumia, head of economic management, on the Unia.
Said, "Baby, what on earth is that? What you are going to I can't." Said, "We are going. Now we to be fairly in come home. I would near we ye ma omukra, most why money. Now what?"
All right, enti doctor was say ya aduchum asema wode ebe abeto abonte no na meka say baby no news card bi de won de tro say I was say he fixed the education sector and not about me broke the economy but what did you what kind ya enye sa ed what kind alampan pacho what you kakra yenko
godon
minia
medical culture say asem no etese besipa eni konua ahahan yetase ne nyansafo MPP coming 2028 say godon kra ne de ne be ko election nyuma ye from 2017 to 2024 eni ebebo hu dawro akere amansan ama omaje atum but what I say
yes
and until whichever way the matter comes no whether we support Dr. Baumia, in fact this shot was directly at Dr. Baumia.
Yes.
You find Dr. Baumia echita for some more kasa omudi kasa, but you see the point over here and they say Dr. Kasa no Dr. ya was say duchum nan kasa kasa say uye nipa. So the mere fact say uye nipa na chere say
oh you fallible,
you are fallible, you are susceptible to say obeye bonde bia na say onye bonde bi me ditum 100% complete. Say education ministry we were solid, and we were solid not because of only our say educhum.
That's all
One of the paramount project adigan nyina you see over a constitution article 25 can about education.
Yes
see yen take steps as of mine to make free compulsory universal basic education.
Yes.
Basic education is SHS. Constitution and can see what see young tonkoso enye SHS ni ebetumi kura yenye university na sefo.
Yeah.
It took one gentleman called Ekufuado to on September, I've forgotten the date, not first and the BMI anniversary to that effect. On that day, Dr. Matthew Poko Prempe, Obia or medical doctor, yes, surgeon. Eka UK for a surgeon club, Royal Club, where surgery in Asefu. It took that gentleman who had no knowledge about how education works to do it. So time and I doubt to cross any deputy ministers.
now when we say me so me can be I say maybe nipa be me sepebi na kombetimi ama free SHS aso CD second enye na po na Akufo-Addo appointing as education minister it can be difficult so betimi implement free SHS me say that has been my position.
You see free SHS na matter na the money difficult na say we were in this country. Even the free SHS allowed schools to do protocol placement. What I say? In the first na protocol yin na school more. Na godon me yade na disika ba me botom. Na yesi ya gini nyina free me nsem. 2. Me ya headmaster, me ya the spending officer of the school. Me na me koto nuane e de bre school mo mo ye aduane. Na mpedifo so de o ya hwehwama de no pepa ne nsakwa. Then all of a sudden, you see a genie in every winsome, if you be buffer stock, no mobile releasing any aba, okay, they will fight for it to succeed. We saw the challenges that went through. May search adie be wahasi. Na minim sem a minute.
It's me quite real,
maybe yes, I want to get a date.
All right, don't worry.
I want to get a date.
It's there. Yes.
Good. Dr. Yawe Oseyeduchum. Dr. Yawe Oseyeduchum. Tama ye free SHS. Indeed, he was even a deputy minister.
Yes,
he was appointed in March. But you see, there was a sector minister who led these reforms over there.
Yes.
Even STEM particularly Dr. Dichum Edebon and Safon, we saw the policy framework being laid down by Dr. Matthew Poku Prempe.
That's true.
And you see, according to so big as a Ghana, Kwame Nkrumah and a Ghana. There we Kwame Nkrumah power grant money America and sending mobile money, number of men. There were other people who contributed to it. And until you can see forefathers, Yanka forefather. You get it? Until you can see education, your boy homodia, me jitum sa education to your boy homodia.
Oh, of course.
But you cannot acclaim that totally. Say unkwa. Bio one kasa wajia tu musa wuye nipa. Na ye ni krom ha. Ena manase azure. Eddie release the bar said there are corruption and corruption related activities with regards to what we call it placement. Didn't the ministry start to explain? Didn't he set committees to investigate it? Didn't we see the result? You were Chroma doctor, you were said to Ebichum, the policy be by or say Ghana ni hieni any sikeni enko school bako. But I am not real feeling who say you are going through the proper system. Say party ni kura no on money protocol application. What's the protocol ni be ama schools? So meaning protocol happens in this country. Now what is good for the goods, you know, is not good for the Ganda.
Yes.
What is good for the the schools, together with Dr. Yawase Educhum now the office Nankasa remaining to receive some of these protocols, and he does it on his own. No? And then a party near Sabi Otia Kuyase Etuaba Ewo Presby Primary A Asum party from 1992 ne be school Ibiakwa or not the new question of benefit. It was from Dr. Sedichum. That one wouldn't even affect the Ghanaian, it affect the party itself. And the party needed to walk around now. Only Homeka say now the other most of Dr. Bawiaba, the doctor in the young doctor and the education also me placement TB. And you should be the discount, but if so we MPP now what my made that be a more NSS for Abaso.
That's service.
Me bomb Abaso. Day
Placement.
Day. Ghana gas man ko ye bi no no so mfa na ninko hu bi. Ya mfa na dwuma wa betrefi. Day. Then na fa so obi free kwoti aboa hwa ye mobo. Why nim nyansa. Ni watima ko Wesley girls. Day awhwa. But we saw this under his regime. In the name say he is cleaning the system, making it fair, but fair. And then I would protocol ni bi Emma schools. And then I want a protocol ni bi so one officer who executive. Who was benefiting?
Sorry, we were 9 February 2023 was a fraudulent payment for school placement traced to Education Minister's access.
2023.
Yes.
One year story no.
Fourth estate.
Traced to the Minister of Education's office. Now the fourth estate
was a fraudulent payment made for the placement of a student into a category A school in 2022 was traced to the login access of the Education Minister Lotaja was Educhum.
You see,
this is contained in a testimony given by Professor Kwesi Opokwa Mankwa, who was the Director General of the Ghana Education Service at the time of the placement, and the Ministry of Education's investigative committee sitting to probe alleged corruption in the school placement. It may know obi nkase why bonny. Me nkase meet my indictment.
But he's not responded.
But
it's an allegation on
you.
So you see, politics na a perception ye didi agro.
Of course.
What I say. So when you say some of these things, it becomes very disingenuous to nipa no lidi no. And manipa no lidi to say Dr. Baumia no tobaha. What I say. Ebi ono ne be wini biu. Ebi obi foforo. But my position is for him to say ono wanya bonere is untenable. One, meditum say education we perform so well. We perform creditably well and in the 9th month I can say on authority say Yura Haruna Idris wonye huteli onye to compare. And so I agree say education sector we have performed and creditably we performed excellently. But over catcher is excellent. Oh, free 80 to 100. And ubetimanya 80, ubetimanya 81. 19 be ha weti, 20 be ha weti. Sa 20 ni na ye pa ho che se party free. Amunim se protocol bi wo minister office. Na minister na aye. Protocol no odi bia ma schools etimi ye. Na wo se nkofo ye ni agi omusika na emu oya. MPB madam fo. Obeye minister. I don't want to mention it in. Now, say pana parliamentary select committee. Godon
on education.
Obey minister in the last days. Now me na me boa me kire na de nkakra law yi aja penidi o tede ma wa dua o sore pe no de ko me ne to wa na ne chairman epe ne chairman e ba epe brigades chairman ne ba ho o ba ho ne mpini de na to ha first day mi hu second day na third day na ka chen no bu obi a ni say o chairman si ron behwe ma test obi e say me test na mintimi nya now the MP in my face and I say this on authority took 10,000 Ghana cedis because what they say that corruption goes around and unti chairman nje na onfanko tue bi mane ba ne nko na sum enjo no na say 10,000 me say scary de menya bi kai there be me catch chairman na say bra for pressure to system na so or the pressure na to system so I'm telling you somebody from the minister's office did it
and it think kwa hwe woni mayi Honorable Clement Wilkinson na wo pebia masen wo fase enye class A schools yi biu o ye ya Fred minister kwaya eventually kudu kwese kwa aten so kwese kwa aten bi na no ka che de se wontimi nyema no dasebe ye ni adasebe jedwam na ne ba dasebe jedwam of movement ne ba wo ni ye obi mo nyema no me madam bi ba o de ye se omodo ne kwato dwaben na wo no opening dwaben eno mu yemi se ne kwato asante dwaben behwe
but say
me ni mo bia me na ankasa
access na kwasi kwa aten office na minister office
na isi bi minister office
nti ebi ni kwasi kwa aten office
na de minim
na say or the man so mfa nkoma minister I want that clarification
yes
na say we are minister so one di bonen bi wo
yes of course enti the system of Mr. School placement in Kwakeke minister say woni mu dia I am telling you today school placement is dey ebufo si senko fom no sa ebufo na senko fom no and not about me essay opachew I read to us way minia
me dey when I heard it me say dog na kasana na say obi na ana AI ena ometu ahye na no ana say eyedie you know what me I won't take it. I want to take it from the angle say me ka say baby asisi a MPP wo sisi ano we need not deepen yaudie na eyeden ewo hot
yes
we need not deepen it.
I agree with you.
Intino me say no, I am very minded with the things that I say because at the end nipa ni di ho yaudeda o san so ba boso abechechire ma ba betene nsa wo nipa so ne ade it doesn't solve any problem. There's one thing that I would like all the omomu contest no omati ase ne say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia was not just a minister.
He wasn't a minister.
He wasn't. He wasn't a CEO. He wasn't a deputy CEO. Na onye your friend is a regional minister na bibi na oye vice president. So we president ni everywhere. The next in command Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. In Asisian so no they just ended 2024 election ono nana oye ye leader ono enana na oda ye ticket so ono na yere ne call abatoɔ no intini ye call abatoɔ ni wie ye no party ma anya den anka ankoto aba so everybody was like why intina party ma anya den anka ankoto aba intini ye nko hwehwem adekunti a ye anya den yanto abano ihwehwemu ne baye no na kire say yankasa ye ho na kasa no na yebu ayeden efu party no people had their reasons obi ni reason be education
yes
obi ni reason ebeye ye friend say another ministry obi die ade foforo obi die ye MP obi die ye ni MC obi die ye president obi die just say obia won reason ntia na ni bu ayeden ni bu efu inti say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia as the leader then odi enim yeko abato na ye ba ye na ba beba ne say umma buafu omo wudi wechi buafu we bo we subo we ka say be education dey mo akike. I can also come here and say me call for minimal placement near even my constituency one of your constituency executive we na or here in charge na obwa in kofu with placement ba baby no na kofu to me. I called him. When I called him, he lamented as to the frustrations and you see you be to me akebi now so no Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia as a leader no. Now what say ne ma ebu for na some obudi de chinya obi awe bufo ni ade no enye mesra mu se bibi ni ye ni anye ni ye a e chopa no mpacho mayanti ase se bibi ni ye ni anye ni ye a me patch for the things we didn't get right it no Dr. Duchu to me man because say education sector and everything was right there.
Me obi send the message be
everything was all right there.
Me independent verification but what say or catchment authority say 2 deputies are no more assisted Dr. Asare-Bediako. They didn't even have access.
That's true.
What's right?
That's true.
That's
true. Reverend you are down for but and that is true. A notorious fact. Reverend let's not run from it.
The deputy Reverend
ABA no your administrative checks. And
what is that administrative checks? Please be administrative.
It said Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia as the leader then. Cause no ye penny no leader and everywhere bia also bia sorry doctor
yes.
Or to you mate. Me pamocho for the things we didn't get right. Ni one kasa or patch for we got everything wrong. That's not what the person is. Penny, that is what a leader does. To calm everybody, matimu nyina mwasem. Matimu ye odia mwedi nyinara. Nemo no mesramo. Me pamocho. Nya yenye ni ye no. Ya shane nso. Ya pamocho. Mufanye den. Mufanche. Ye ko ye nimui. Nya yenye ni ye ni abestre ni ya ye ni ye. Anka se mfumso be ne wom. Now, I'm not a binder than the home. There was a way on one of platforms that were constituency anymore. Someone was promoting Brian Champon. And I know Kase, Brian, a Greek sector, I can't send me brain, a binder down. And I came to respond to a person and say, Miss Rawara, Brian, you if you're binder than you may you.
I'll bet now better in nephew.
Now we finish.
No beyond that crumple no. What deposit be as a bear means.
Exactly. If we were any year. So when no more dear by and some better say. And a be more dear. Doctor no, he is needy brano one is above make us say is above and Pachoma party man chumanu NC Bonnie. He is about a position na o
minister also say minister
also say minister no also say any other put ono na o take say munyina kran promotion ase it is a munyina motion ase na sama bana ya die won kofo akumema you don't expect him to come and say na me dem jana ha me dem ye we yo mesi we no koye say yo na we na ne sector no ye say yo no penyin ya den enya sa a leader swallow the bitter pill was sweating taking up we were standing up to the responsibility. Also, Miss Remo, near ye no me pamocho wo into education sector no near course ho placement be na call anko yio near course ho nyina anko yie no me patcho wo ho anka bone be na wasem we mu esan se
I tell you
esan se omo ankasa no omo bo mutirimu po say omo person omo pe asem omo crafty asem bi edi good doctor hu fian somebody to Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia so ntino asem bi a Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia be ke biara na baba be ye asem foforo ewo omaso e chop na doctor pai ni de it is in order because you see near ultra sano enim se na chia eden achia it is a wechichia ni ya twa dwinsi so na wo dane wechi don hu sam pass wechi ni baby eden achia what you do is to go back and correct it and make it straight. And by going back, you need to identify niawoye na enye no. And no na Dr. Esre say me pamocho nia MPP ojina ye fe ne say MPP anemu Ejina ministers name, former ministers name. Oh, you know when because oh when so be a phone lines now or say or MPP former Mecca we overturn so obia de
every sector so far as you the party na wo hwa de wa ha ma ko Google sisi me check ya de bi na we say Rishi Sunak apologizes for historic Tory defeat where your former prime minister Britain was saying Rishi Sunak apologizes for historic Tory defeat. Japan Prime Minister Ishiba offers apology to ruling party members over election defeat. Kemi Betnoj, I'm sorry for election that okay, let me put a different one. UK opposition chief Corbyn says sorry for election defeat. Bebrew. In fact, Salam Mustafa Krambo, National Youth Organizer, also apologizing for election defeat. General Secretary of MPP also I apologize for election defeat. Makase Ekebenya and Papa Mudie party pedmubia umini well for the party no. Okay, Simbia Benya so the party for din komubia no. Pacho because ebufu will be pemu.
Exactly. And a chop up
through omission and commission. Me say it is not about deliverable. Enya about the wo yep. Enya papa wo ye mo asa de ye kan. Alapa Kasimbi. If I say examination ya wo nya 100. 80 85 wo nya E. But we are talking about 15% na a kind of way nyano. You guys have more room for improvement. You could have done better. Ubita is here. No apology no. It's all about you, what you achieve. And I will say more Ibrahim. More Ibrahim.
Me to be.
Alright, you would do 95.9 movement television. So if I'm going to Asare-Bediako, by the social media, many alampai was many Minaba Irene and I didn't come more. Now, but your judge the most why thing. Judge na we use to Idi Amin what Idi Amin quotation koma yakonta Robert Mugabe no yes we call retirement yamba
call retirement
sa me hu no law platform no so
call
no you know say oba me di nkomo law platform mu ye do pa mu exclusives
there be the law platform ni different from the law lab
okay
the law platform
you know you lawyer ni lawyer you friend the same pool
and I'm referring to we senior
and young man yes okay
let me share that report on this matter.
Okay.
It is because of professionalism.
Okay.
Sa court no na me ye internship.
Sa court no.
Ti one way here. You mix emotions.
So no court 8.
Court 9.
No court 9.
Court 9.
My case na gas original ko 8. And I the call say relieving judge.
Yes.
Okay,
yes,
fine.
Yes. Eya na tore bia you leave it for others to also deal with it.
Okay.
But na asem kesiesi.
Asem bom.
Ene Ghana Bar Association. Lawyer for me there be a mekase we a lawyer near home on I back see heavy
sound
yanso obeji ato
oh so your papa dia mekase teacher for na you heavy call that
the law makes you whole ma uyi mwa na mechire odi entia na ene omu nyina wo Ghana nyina lawyer for nyina ahia wo wa ya bar conference nti ene udi agro na police chewa ogegwa da
cause omu nyan si for
bia wo down sisi ano meka kire say ebia no e belief onye lawyer ni lawyer for nyina egu wa omoye conference na conference ne be ye a very good platform for lawyer for did you hon komo enema ekoso o man mu ne ekoso nyina no omde hon komo ema ne ye kama na de yete ne say attorney general QC or Ghana Bar Association
yes.
say commentary on Chief Justice ni removal no partisan na ye maame Efuagati so reply strongly on it say enye partisanship na de ba akwa attorney general no erezia wanhwe ya obi abeka say on a very commonsensical approach no well he's made his point so say time ye ye maame Charlotte say edi no sebe na Ghana Bar Association so man kasa ye no kra man kasa enunti can they be faulted over it? Yes, they can be faulted, but ubusa say enunti no mom nka we ana obi obeka say obi abokro no nra tifane say she enam we na meka she meka kire she say come dem na she akofo obi board ye no de aduane ma media ade che na me ka se kom de me no ka se me san akofo obi board ya na me ka se kona kofa de ya na kire se ma adwen mu no problem kakra wo ho. Why do I say this? The fact say esin rana but enra circumstance na krampo ye dia enra de na ye Charlotte say de no you get to know say maame na nkasa mpo na commencing the proceedings reporting the deputies whichever way we still needed the regulation we still needed it and when it attorney general can eno de odika but I no nkyere say na de na esi no me enka ho asem because odi eni mpo de wow majority leader aka our parliament say yeah babe introduce meaning you have even acknowledged the fact say the law over there is not comprehensive. The fact say no aye bone na enkere say beto be dem akase court na ho na me maye ma adwen say ja mepe kakra edidi every ho so we should keep it very sanctimonious. There no bail conditions fa bronya de ho aba ya opese meka bi. I think it is so clear ababontin the same I'm sure say the same court na san granting no bail on
that's what I'm told.
The same court say tell be a uye mistake you go back and correct it. I believe that is what Justice or His Honor or my worship Samuel Bright Aqua Ayeno. But you see, I am calling on the NDC government, particularly on the majority leader, to introduce the regulation. Because one when here me kofia si do the ebia godon onya botro no be kokase ye be pam the next chief justice ye be pam we me kofia si do me jiri se mumu so da ya e se the same trim me nya to me ni we answer but the be po mine say ye publish regulation no ye nya regulations ni e pass ya se ni e be hu say we eye we are we di bone because over your constitution na the principles of legality the bekas will be di bone na article 1911 and 1905 ni di hujuma na 1911 say ye bekas be a criminal offense agodon all that we are saying is that offense now that law no must be defined and a penalty prescribed to it in written law and see a tronier then a punishment account in this mekase say offer book ya wa bokro no enye offense I just make say wa for book ya wa bokro no na ye de hubetu me be a first degree felony na no me the punishment aye dey account punishment ne nka ho a enye krono what you say adenti na make say enehwe charges a ko edu e de bo ye ma me me friend say tokono one of the things ne say wa call tia e friend say per diem e de amani kunu ene ne ba ana da no kra do bi NDC ni bi asem o chire mo say me brew be man ye de ne ko Tanzania ana ye de ne ba ne mo
okay we saw
but you see the point over here ne say Ghana ha why ene your auditors for nyina asahene she
auditor general
precisely auditor general audit account no yes or the T account always red flag always red flag or more respond auditor general okay well okay into committee in a auditors ana so you see these are some of the issues that raises it makes it subjective. I'm calling on the government what the regulation at all matter say your friend is saying the age question prempe committee no where you be article 146 but na the NDC for reference say the age question prempe 146 regulation na changes no you know Ghana nyina na beto referendum and NDC for pe and anya parliament na be Ghana nyina na beto referendum
na trade position
of course
okay
nti uba na ebogua na obehu a publish regulation e boayen in the interim publish regulation because constitutional reforms no obi any wo betina krom ha say I'm telling you and I know the MPP will take that position a party I believe in any bias reforms we will campaign against that of course any bias reforms we will campaign against that media say MPP ni be because e be pamo justice bia mesre onya abotre mumu so da ya
esenite medase enti Aaron ena matene kan todo na fe no alampan din de ene de papa Aaron yankwai
godo odi se ba legalities in some way
open can be galamse wo
galamse ase me usa Catholic we for na say
yes
almost say Muhammad should
declare state of emergency. After once almost said now, cry.
Almost say immediately with immediate effect. You know, I would like to say a little to what Alampa just said.
The insecurity the doors.
It's serious.
Asare-Bediako publishes is here. Student from Ofunase Kokobin Senior High School and Bekwai SDA Senior High School clash and threw stones at each other shortly after completing their WASI integrated sciences.
Maybe I am my case is
saying going on in the country. There is
will be a power kuma. Massa said them.
Exactly.
Said them.
And I don't know what it's as if someone too say because I don't know the bomb was some certain kind of post shall be towards these security issues and because it is becoming too much.
Tension at Katamanso Assembly.
Yes, and an American
security personnel blocked protesters from entering the municipal assembly premises, sparking tension during the demonstration. Asare-Bediako, Ghana's leading political marketer. I invite you.
Oh, Waba,
Asare-Bediako, Ghana's leading political
now it's a make us send the demonstration constituency now
a branch in the born and night choose ano.
But it told me and son.
Student.
It's like everybody's just doing whatever they want. It's like
I said, MC for so harding, no more, no more harding.
I'm a dinner, dear. No,
yes, any mobile money vendor.
They are say minimum. A brand no mobile money, more than 5 years. A whole what or crime. And I say MC no a year so a shop or a brand in it. It was a brand when a ninkakra. And then you could MC, it was a MC year dear. Ubia adie ebia BBNC nanim enti abante ni tun free ho ele of was madam o person che say abante ye do more than 5 years asana wukuru ba MC enti yampene enti ne kono de na ye ntokwa ne no na mamra ye careful a asem besi wo ho
ada minua minua pa me di na che fe ne daache and will be complaining wo abrim MPP ni NDC platform so na nipa ne se nurse for me did say that your position the both of power say fanya mo
I said we am say what
fanya mo are ba fun ya beka mi bia o wi
okay but you know was saying me could tell you for the statement I make kakra bi we National Catholic Secretariat Office of the President was a statement of the Ghana Catholic Bishops Conference on the destructive source of illegal mining, that's Galamsey, and the urgent measures required. Na we drew baby no say one can one background come I Roma follow my bion or more trauma was say we therefore urge the president and his government to declare without hesitation a state of emergency in the most affected mining zones and around endangered water bodies. Such a declaration would empower extraordinary interventions, curfews in volatile areas, the securing of devastated lands, the dismantling of entrenched criminal syndication, and the halting of corrupt administrative complicities. Yes, the scale of the crisis justifies nothing less. Or see, the scale of the crisis justifies nothing less. Roadmap for both of them. Oh yes. But what was so?
It's as I was saying, I wanted to say something little to what Alampa said.
Yes.
One say, Mekadebia say, Amemuno, it's not about emotions. Because Bano Chief Justice Yomuyi. Not Ebana Charlotte Osei. I don't know why people are always comparing Charlotte Osei and Chief Justice.
Difference woman.
Yes, I don't know why come say Omuyi Charlotte Osei, Omuyi Charlotte Osei, Omuyi Charlotte Osei. Well, people make us say, let's look at the circumstances and the real issues are leading to Charlotte Osei removal. The same thing that is leading to Chief Justice today. What the two ne etowa you see a clear difference enya ade obeka say o de CJ we ne toto Charlotte say Charlotte say I remember very well say time and the issue no started say bobo eba na some of us we were just following who say so I remember I'll look for that post tomorrow. I'll send it to you. I even made a post to that effect make I say oh Charlotte say na kasa no wa wuni mo say ekonwa na wote so no eyahye wan wonim say prior to elections election na ma yetumi enya we ebaye no we also nyama na 2016 we also the tension and everything surrounding saying election no into no one kasana na wonim say issue bi ewo ho na wa handle ni here and no quite to me spark the removal like the intention that maybe now ho say you have to go no but ekọ wie no one kasa na wo de asem ne ye den ekọ ye you know to asem no one namo and this thing was going on even before our president ne po ye den so obi kwampo na petition even saying president
yes
and son of president Rimpo Ede Ebe.
In fact, on the first person what they are something called Yoku.
Exactly. One or two are 71 but CJ. CJ is a day in a mamma a year, but you see all this boils down to and somewhere and this Fukekai when they were in opposition. It is a ne oba nasa uojina subi crown points now the yes nyawi puntia. People will say one kasano wa bopona eden at to her until you find any means ways. No wonder Mankasomoka said there are so many ways in killing the a cat. Until they will find any way on be ye friend is saying CJ no. To me as an ordinary Ghanaian, meeting a menka law for honey idea no. It is very scary for me because say nipana order adena no crampon to me you know in this manner. And the me am one change the masem mana me the call and some media me back kick. I very scary.
Yeah,
seriously.
it is.
And I'm on government ni etu you know. Very very scary and your democracy ye den yewo. It no say your friend is saying some you criticize it kwan omo fa so de yi CJ ni I think say yedika into no going forward you know president in sembinum say no omo hwe na omo form emotions ne omo tema ne ade anya den am be for because who be so bia ndc ni bia say ye Charlotte ndc ni bia say ye Charlotte it too so man kasa na they don't really have bia against the woman.
See MPP for be should be very careful adebi cost of system no ma as if we say Ghana started with Akufo-Addo
Exactly.
Omo say Nana Akufo-Addo and a certain president. In fact, if Democratic 146 no say bonia and a president man certain president no.
Exactly.
Because in the instance of Lord Lamte no yes charge chairperson no president man time ni yinedi.
Exactly. Yes.
Not being Ghana that it is a president bonia dia and president man start here. Galamse Ekosui a better president Mills president. Na Galamse wo me videos ni be hol ma anas mo data guy PI omo year investigation yeah Professor Mills ekwapo kasaye ofri hol mo ni Professor Ali Mahama beyeye ya ayarega ekopo ekasa fedie omo ntimi ewuni case no ye wieye hwe now as we say all of a sudden Galamse started with Nana Akufo-Addo
na nado
yanko
Galamse issue ne de enne de bia me ka say ade se bia no the MPP government is being vindicated one day after the other. One day after the other. One day after the other. Me can say ya. Ya wa my way mu. Me see de bia me ka say enne. Ye de bufuo. Eche ye mu against yankasa ya party. Ye nya botre anti nyama bia se. Na ye mendisi futu nsem go system ni mutu nsem go system ni ma ye di omechi ye di bufu anka nkoto aba no enne yemfa yensengu yeti so because one we have disappointed the party and secondly we have disappointed the country. Sir Galamse asemwe it was only Nanado yen former president no tuminya kokudro ka say I am putting my presidency on the line. And then your president obetumi aka the same thing ana. O say anya bia ye asase. It is a say anya bia say na enya ho mfaso a. O say ya de it is a say ya enya ho den.
Mfaso. And Dr. Kadma Mills, Professor Mills in Yabeman, I responded. No say want to be in the lose your lives at the expense of saving the Ghana city using blood money.
Blood money.
illegal mining is blood money.
Asema president ka we die say unimu say bibi koso enye ade no inside na say anya bia say kwampa ye nya ho faso sa na opese hoka enne then na esi another na benti a enne your president is not seeing the need say obe declare state of emergency enne they I'm saying it. Yeah, bufu ya yanka am sorry yanka koto aba ama MPP na nefa yensa engu yetu so ne anke udu titu ho me one of the journalists meaning one of the stations or say ye eti yekunya
kumase ejantwa
or say ne yekunya
anke yekomokwa
nka yekomokwa because in some mokekaye as if said the president then was doing nothing about it. They were creating the impression as they were painting a picture say Nanadu was just folding your president or no sure the presidency out also Emma weighing to crown pono. We lost a lot of votes in some areas, you know. All because we were fighting this so that Ghana funyina because not the idea air con no kuja to make a parke your friend is saying the swabe CTV so and none of me who say they were able yeah papa ejina sorry ne power way or present or now sorry them about
number chebebo e chebebo le kama
and no munyina de no mo to say so no we the biedu ne de ji ade aya ta chebo ma hu tumi mponsa akara na do time kwampo nso ne kwampo tumi tenka kwampo mo tumi sa and then who tumi nya de ensa pato monte ya na sa asem ya Felix Ofosu kwa cheka say CJ acting CJ onfa prove him bra say we ayampa so kai o ka say we no onfa prove ayampa so kai
what kind wa mo CJ din
but waka say obi o say Omo can say insurance proof. Did he say that?
What kind? Did
he say that?
He said it.
And to see more presidential staffers now so as like I said we should stop calling the president on Galamsey we say issues to declare state of we say emergency.
Kali Bishop conference for Aka. You should be see on my gun.
You see when now can you see the IP address
and you
when now you see the IP where when you lack integrity and you lack principles, this is how all you then will behave. Because there's no principle, there's no integrity, you think you can say anything, lie your way into power and just come and act anyhow when you are given the opportunity to come and govern. One of the catching since you say and that it will take the president via some George say president BIC na dream P. So be jai idea it wouldn't take him more than a week to declare state of emergency. And then on the president just say why not just say oh yeah. Anything that's taking him close to your friend is 9 months. Yeah, beside no so or this is so say and you be a the home for so crampa and
I
remember when you were in COVID. Yeah, ex-president Kabibi say we know how to bring back the economy.
Yes.
But we don't know how to bring back lives.
Yes. Medasi, Arenato and a Martin in Canotino about 8:35. Yes, ancient no one say. Alabama Galamso Wakabi.
Min Kabi.
And young queen.
Can we do Mamin Kabi? Mamin Kabi.
So one Kabi dia and my uncle President Mahama say assassin yeni assassin. It is yes and after all yenya assassin yes and yenya emphasol into ye.
And Yamaho. See free nanum. Eba.
No dream you.
I don't know, and I don't Ghana. Nipa nankasa first statement on Galamsey in opposition say oba obejai omo a omo tuna ya che omo na wa check campaigns na sa asem no me say abaketikiti ekura anim enko for journalists for taking the wholesome. I was so surprised that no me betra ka che nipa obusa a question here kwadwo yanse me kai pa obi ma miska na me de akɔhye fom na metu ya che me yenchi nipa na o mamiska no na waba me ache me hwan na aka no enya de o mamiska no wo so okoche no na wagya me na me ba na me nya sika ndidi a who do you expect to say me nko diska won ho won say me nim say me ko fom wo kotu agudie na me diska are you not telling me to go back again exactly into that first statement that Abraham Mahama kai no kra no it's untenable it is untenable in any way. Another thing okay me depa me say 2024 election na that ne ho they get kakra also the AI into what the AI I am Galamsey auntie. Once that way you cry move auntie. Yeah, stop.
Oh my goodness.
Yohane oyeda powerful. Yohane Dramani Mahama. Oyeda powerful mami ngu ne so bi da. Oyeda powerful. Was what the AI best setting you some can simplifies Galamsey man ya me fe. O say Galamsey na yede. Excavator no dey. Inti aban be excavator no. Ni abod ne tracking number. Inti e ko baby na nya no we mia stop. Hey, name ya stop. Red means stop. But you see the reality you know say Galamsey affect the very fabric of the society. Whether a MPP, whether a NDC level. You see why the MPP are saying this, and it is so funny and interesting. They say in 2017 when Akufo-Addo did it and put his presidency on the line. So if that extent Akufo-Addo could go, the omoya wahaya minister ya wa Acticume would your friend say minister there. Oh, Asante region. Debbie or Acticume would or shed that free journalist. Good. Kuma would ako for me na yes papa no. The name so back. Can who say Kim? Yep, myself to me no I can't say to me licenses. And what happen oh yeah you see onye who tell they say
chairman license some e cancel no ni nya ka mo agenda so
who tell who tell
because Galamsey ko afia inside they create impression say chairman Galamsey
the point over here ne say the point over here ne say fellas kwa tofu so say wo beka Galamsey no for evidence bra Ghana fo a etwam wusi no Catholic bishop fo a ehu beka no sebe de fellas e ka kire mo ne say mututu manam onkom abankese mu no kire say sebe madwen wo fom wantima amfa evidence ambanti abanfa nye adwuma na fellas ta cry to me ka say Mampeni Mahama amfa your friend saying what do you call it timelines and to so be and Galamsey
almost aka so man fan she
what granted say one fan she binti Galamsey nguyen you see this governance has taken Ghanaians for a right to the stand say dami yeti krom ya na Mampeni of Anko road yo and to minister of roads one brief you no abeka chem say unim say the NTS kanasa e me na me di be fa beje
IP address.
But you are journalist and you carry this story along.
Yeah.
Say he doesn't know. He doesn't know what? Excuse you.
IP address.
Felix Pacho Fusudi was Galamsey has not worsened under President Mahama. Bring evidence.
And she said, "Yanko first, you know, whether you are still Asare-Bediako, so the buy was in a minister, it's in Sufre. Yes, who soon contum a video, who charge a word. Then you have a trim. I got saying the Rome brew.
School or say, saying you na a cocomase Okofa bus, a new plan station. Send your bet now on Chewinimo. Yes, yes, I no.
Aye.
It's a munya moko kumase. Yes, say aye. Some take kind of munya moon pie bonya and say Yamidi Mubako do kumase. Yes, say aye. Or say party no, sana party net. The party is like a vehicle. Or the yen day, echo one destination. And that one destination a day. 2 million a day. Yes, you know. 2 million bar. Usi na ofaha 2 minute ban e ba obi an interest e wo mu bia no obi aiden eyini di aiden efi na internal primaries ya ye ba be ye nyina ye nim say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia standing tall among all the candidates. Obia ye qualified. Obia ye fine candidate. Obia to me di be ye name mon baby was see ano. Say ye share ye friend is saying recognition, ye share marketing, ye share nyama bebrea. Ne ye hwe nipa we di the brainy be onim wa occupy sa office ne pen onim the ins and out, the do's and don'ts and everything, the diplomatic bibia about winner na wo sha Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na ye den ese anase ono na owo sa we no pa other candidates no ho enti ye be stress delegate ye nyina ye kambom na ye rally behind Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na ye to me enje to me no 2028 ye fa candidate ye de no kwa obi mpo to me embetine ne nsa anaso obi mpo nya sembi anase obaka kokwa orchestrate asembi mpo ye de eba begu ne ofi because Dr. Wohui 2024 in some benya kenyina no ma kewie 2028 own to manufacture assembly bio because they've exhausted everything that they will have to say. Funny panankasa crampo ejina wa kase hwehwe bibia ono ankasa pesodi nenu musem kwampa kutia no mpo nye bi nyampo to me enkoti ni mpo anasa refer ni se kodina baby mpo ka bibia na se oye bibi na ni ye bi crampo the FN is saying you won't find anything about the man. It's your best. We are not only looking for a flag bearer, but we are looking for a president for the country. It's your best delegate for Ninara. Say you better come together. Na yedi two mino ya two abano ama Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ya two just me numbers no figures no gab no eno na me interest den ewo ye nto aba no eno ye to aba ne kese ma nipa ba ko a it will send a signal say nyina this is where we stand and this is where we are going. Ye for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia enko 2028 and I can assure you say victory will be ours come 2028.
All right, Erin hato na motene kana openimu bi send me message bi mama enhwese me hu sisi ya mama ka real max bees the no first was saying golden say I can say no authority that Kwachu Fusu is a pathological liar. Mahama is on video to have said he will use only 4 months to solve the Galamsey menace. It told him say President Mahama my timelines. Me hu sa video ni da but me hwa me hu ti wa wo but of me na penimu bi ka kire me say was please find the interview of the former Deputy Director General of Ghana Education Service, Dr. Bempatando on Channel 1 TV, and listening to his accusation of Dr. Duchum and what the free SHS was under a lot of pressure under Duchum. And my cast okay, please share it with me if you have it. Say open was what this is 8 years. It will won't think of your schedule. Then you try to know it's what kind of jam ye dig a camera because search me who and I must share with him. Said how I say Dr. Duchum's mistakes cause free SHS. Dr. Bempatando reviews. Former Deputy Director General of Ghana Education Service. Wow. Yes. I will share it with you. It's a very comprehensive interview on waka ensem kakra e holomo na yeso ifi mamebusa wo alapan Ghana fo a makwakotena Ivory Coast entoko ayi ba yin makwakotena Ivory Coast na for the first ministers wakoho matiase
na Kwame Asafo ajeyi obetene nka on that subject ma de meka kire wa no mati ento mo wakra na me breaking news no e de amount is making a major step Abrantie no eboduma also be form o aden is be say the busa won bala Kwame Asafo me fantastic guy over ranking member for Parliamentary Select Committee on Foreign Affairs. Me see you deal. Will me say me ankasa me break ya man. I'll give it to you.
Me can say be early this year say sir members of parliament even though mu minority mu swat 88 no me can me they will compare the number 96 na share new ones abem ɛna wɔbɔ ndin constituency boy for say
bosome frɛ wo ɔna na taa ne na na gye baafo awua
masa nyasa tuo ɛne de ɔwɔ swame no
and now the Mike Edu account. Mike Edu
and Fred say
Charles Redu Koko Asante enzu jinem.
Yes. No, omo boy juma.
I'll tell you.
Yeah, omo boy juma papa. Dr. King's large man. Ono so etino so for more about first time no. Yes, solid team and yeah, solid team omo air building intino. Nyame aduma ebehwe na yaje de be free asafo je holomo aba etino ene de bibia ebesese no mo akalanti
menchia abranti bi o London o hwe Birmingham Law School.
Okay,
your friend lawyer na Ebenezer Ojate na
okay
yera afenyo marking akwada o hwe show ni life pa
sa ho na Birmingham first pa na wi ofo so
oh Birmingham.
All right, it's sorry so and akalanti na edimeba abonte na I don't go as of course or come home massa ebini bilini Eric ni cooking munina no said the master and then general manager Chris Okweku who said that from God na Asare-Bediako na me my channel pa besia wo movement in the morning with Kwaku Dewu ko follow china na bakopa yedi mu kurumase no we are of here. Good night.